Another tool we can use to lower injury rates is a thorough warm-up. The warm-up is the most important piece of the class and should be given thorough attention, but is usually an afterthought. Here's a sample warm-up we would use on a lower body day and the why for each piece. It looks like a lot, but takes roughly 10 minutes to get through. We like to start with light foam rolling to get blood flowing to the tissues we want to focus on. For this day, it's knee dominant, which means quads and adductors. After rolling, we'll move into some active mobility work, in this case, a biphasic hip flexor stretch. This active mobility work is important to give the brain fresh info about the joint's safe range of motion, as tissue quality and joint mobility can vary from day to day. Then we'll move into our version of the McGill Big Three. Stu McGill is a leading spine expert in sports medicine, and you'd be hard-pressed to find an athletic training facility where some version of this isn't being performed on a daily basis. This series is designed to improve core rigidity and posture, and we use it anytime we're loading the core heavy with deadlifts, squats, cleans, etc. We use other postural correctives regularly, like thoracic rotations as well. Most people sit all day, so using correctives is super important to improve posture. Next, we'll move into a short circuit designed to activate key musculature and start to raise core temp. Where appropriate, we'll even add movements and equipment that will be used later in order to improve class flow. We like to include a banded movement here, as the changing resistance across range of motion helps to wake up the nervous system, as well as primal movements like crawling, which have been shown to increase coordination. If it's a high intensity day, we like to use a short sprint on the air bike to gauge readiness. 10 to 15 seconds to push the bike to max watts. This also serves to help increase core temp, but is primarily used as a diagnostic. If someone's regularly able to push out 1,000 watts, but on a given day is only able to crank out 900, it's a good indicator that they're under-recovered. While they can still train, they should dial back their intensity in both strength and conditioning pieces on this day. The final piece of our warm-up is a tempo set with the empty bar. This gives us the opportunity to assess controlled movement through the full range of motion. If someone can't squat well with an empty barbell and needs weight to be pushed into the position, that's a red flag.